It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the Atlanta Braves. The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Atlanta Braves with lofty expectations this season, and why not? They're the defending World Series champs. Siggy, it's become so hard in today's game to go back-to-back as champions. Why do you think that is?
Boog, I think it's because of the competition level and the parity that we're seeing in baseball. But yeah, you're right. It is very rare. The Yankees won 3 years in a row from 1998 to 2000, but over the next 20 seasons, nobody else was able to repeat. I think there's less of an imbalance at the top, and teams can compete by combining good internal development with smart, well-timed moves to bring in help from the outside. And once you hit the postseason, anything's possible.
And now, opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. Just about set to go. On the hill here today, Kiara Williams.
Well, I'm interested to see how she utilizes her sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily her go-to primary pitch, but she does mix it in when she needs it. She's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for her to throw it up there when she needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
On the ground to third, Riley. Tosses to first. One out in the top of the first.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 10.
And now the right fielder, Sal Frelick. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
0-1.
One out, bases empty.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away. Put that screwball up there and got him to swing through it. It's kind of part changeup, part curveball, a reverse curveball, I guess, and clearly it's got some good movement on it. We just don't get to see a good one very often.
Throw on to Olsen, and Milwaukee is set down in order. Nobody left for Milwaukee, and now the Braves with their first chance to hit. We're scoreless. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started, and it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
Williams back to work.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that she can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Cut on and missed. Curveball struck him out.
She made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some players are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
And now it's William Contreras. Fought off foul. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Off to a strong start, Singy, as she's punched out 3 of the first 5 she's faced.
Well, she's definitely minimizing contact. She can get the swing and miss when she needs it, but she'll also keep the defense fresh behind her, allowing some balls in play as well.
Jackson Chorio in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Check swing, called strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And she strikes out the side here in the second. No runs, no hits, no errors. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Braves 2 and the Brewers nothing. 1 out, base is empty. Kiara Williams next up for the Braves. Fastball is outside. And there's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Hit in the air, right field. And that one way back there, and that is way gone. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, she made him pay.
And we're back. And now the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell.
Garrett
Mitchell goes 6 feet 3 inches, 225 pounds, a former first-round pick in 2020. The 0-1. That's to third, and foul ball. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Kicks and fires. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but she found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow her to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Next to hit, Joseph Ortiz gets the strike. That was the sweeper. Late with the swing there.
0-2 is the count.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Garrett.
Here's Garrett Hampson. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. In there at the knees. Strike one. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
That one down the line. Olsen. He'll do it himself. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Brewers go down quietly. Still down 3-0. Back at Truist Park. Start of the fourth. Here's the second baseman, Bryce Terang.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, these Brewers just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
That to right. Acuna puts it away for the out.
The right fielder, number 10,
Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. She's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as her stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
In the air, left field, down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. On the ground, out to short. Neto whips it to first. That's the second out.
She's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind her with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now it'll be Christian Yelich. That one's in there. Strike one. 2 down, nobody on. Here on opening day. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one missed.
See if she can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
2 out, space is empty. Outside corner, got him looking. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. It's the Braves 3 and the Brewers nothing.
Up next for the Braves, the designated hitter, Kiara Williams.
Yeah, and this is more than you ever know. We have been winning and the feeling is incredible. All we do is take it to the ceiling and we set it up and
And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one hops against the fence. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and her second hit.
Now, no waiting around right there. She was ready to swing it on the first pitch. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, she wasn't fooled at all.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Way back and gone. His first homer of the year. It's 5-zip.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Back here in Atlanta, all set for the start of the inning. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. Williams back to work. And a strike.
Well, these Brewers just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. She's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. She can do whatever she wants with the baseball right now.
And now, William Contreras.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And that drops in for a strike.
That big curve inside's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
And that one is downstairs. And it's 1-1.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
One-two to Contreras. Curve, hit right back to her on the mound. Throws to first in time, and the first 2 set down at the top of the 5th.
The left fielder, number 11, Jackson.
2 outs, base is empty. Now at the plate, Jackson Chorio. That's in there. It's 0-1. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. And that's in for a strike.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
That one out to right. Acuna on the run. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And And that is that. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection.
Garrett Mitchell.
In there at the knees for a strike.
When a pitcher's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into her pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what she's offering that day.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Gets him swinging with that screwball, and it was a good one. You know, the screwball's often compared to a changeup because of the velocity and the arm side movement, but the big difference is what you saw right there. A lot more depth or drop than most changeups, and it caused him to swing right over the top.
Ortiz swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Swings through that one.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what she does.
Got him swinging.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect her to add on to that total. And, you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, she's going to have a better rate than that.
Swing and a ground ball. Olsen steps on the bag, and Milwaukee is set down in order. Nobody left for Milwaukee. They continue to trail 7-0. Runner at first with no outs here. Williams, just 19 years old, and she was the second-round pick in 2024. Ground ball could be two. Off balance feet. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Now batting, center fielder, Michael.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Runner takes off on the ground to third. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Number one, second baseman, Ozzy Albies.
So first and second with one gone, Ozzy Albies. Next up for the Braves. Swing and a ball popped up. Terang. He's got it. There's two away. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr.
If you're trying to keep the line moving, this is the guy you want at the plate. Such a good hitter. Can also flash some power.
Goes down looking. Two left for Atlanta, and they hold a 7-0 lead. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was, because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. What?
In the air out to center. Harris flashes the leather on the running catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, she'll give him a second to catch his breath before she's ready to deal the next pitch.
Freeland, batting with one down, takes the strike. Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
Scale of 1 to 10, how good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3. I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. He had a pretty big melon, boob. And
big dome?
It took a while.
Yeah.
There's a little pressure there, too, because he had a big date that night, and he wanted me to make sure that everything looked good.
Wow.
Yeah. He's a big guy, too. I didn't want him to hurt me.
Yeah, he's large. And now it's Christian Yelich. First offering, and it just misses.
She's been so great today, really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, she hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
And there's a strike. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yelich set down on strikes. The perfection continues. 21 straight have been retired. It's the Braves 7 and the Brewers nothing. And we're back. And here is Hoskins. Williams back to work. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Gets it to first. And a quick out, number 1. And she's now just 5 outs away. She's got a real shot at this thing.
Yeah, Boob, she is rolling just in one of those grooves where she looks pretty unbeatable today.
Contreras lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. The Braves up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Can't connect on the curveball. Struck him out. 2 outs. Base is empty. Next for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1 to count.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
She's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. So now 24 have been set down in order. 3 left to go for perfection. It's the Braves 7 and the Brewers nothing.
Now batting.
So digging in, Kiara Williams. She's already homered here in this one. And that one in the air center field. Mitchell gets under it. Makes the catch for the out.
Now pitching for.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Josh Spores.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes.
Williams was really fantastic in this ball game, both on the mound and at the dish.
What a show she put on for the fans, Boo. Just a force in every phase of the game. She's a special talent.